Imagine a car that looks like a luxury coupe, drives like a sports sedan, but still has the everyday comfort of a family cruiser. That's the promise Volkswagen is making with the 2023 Arteon R. On paper, it's a blend of style, speed, and practicality that sounds almost too good to be true. But does it really deliver all three, or is it just another sedan dressed up to look exciting? Stick around, because by the end of this review, you'll know if the Arteon R is the hidden gem worth your money.
The Arteon has always been Volkswagen's answer to drivers who wanted something more than a plain midsize sedan, something with real presence. First launched as the brand's flagship four-door coupe, it carried a bold design and premium touches you don't usually expect from VW.
Now, with the 2023 Arteon R, Volkswagen is pushing that idea even further. This version isn't just about sleek styling, it's aimed at buyers who want luxury looks, everyday comfort, and a genuine performance edge, all without paying German luxury brand prices. But can the Arteon R really deliver on that promise? Or is it still living in the shadow of its rivals? That's exactly what we're about to find out.
Take one glance at the 2023 Volkswagen Arteon R, and it's clear this isn't your average mid-size sedan. The front end wears a wide, aggressive grille that stretches seamlessly into slim LED headlights, giving it the kind of presence you'd expect from a far more expensive luxury brand. The fastback profile flows into a sharply tapered rear where quad exhaust tips remind you this isn't just about looks, it's about intent. Rolling on 20-inch wheels with subtle R badging, the Arteon has just enough edge to stand out without being flashy.
Step inside, and the story continues. Volkswagen has given the Arteon R a cabin that feels far more premium than its badge suggests. Soft-touch materials cover the dash, the digital cockpit offers crisp graphics, and the R-specific steering wheel with its blue stitching immediately signals performance. It's modern and clean, but still practical, with plenty of space for passengers and luggage, a combination that Audi and BMW rivals often struggled to balance at this price point.
Of course, design and comfort are only half the story. Under the hood sits a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine tuned to deliver around 315 horsepower, paired with Volkswagen's 4Motion all-wheel drive system. That's enough to get the Arteon R from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, putting it right in line with entry-level luxury performance sedans. The dual-clutch transmission shifts quickly and smoothly, keeping the car eager both in city driving and on the highway. And with adaptive suspension, you can stiffen things up for spirited driving or dial it back for daily comfort.
Technology plays a big role here too. The Arteon R packs in features like wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a head-up display that keeps your eyes on the road. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. Lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and emergency braking all come standard. It's the kind of package that makes the Arteon feel just as advanced as cars sitting thousands of dollars higher on the price sheet.
But here's where things get interesting. While the Arteon R delivers plenty of speed and comfort, it's not perfect. The sporty exhaust note you expect from a performance model is a little muted, and in a market where buyers often chase emotional appeal, that could hold it back. Fuel economy also takes a dip if you drive it hard, something worth noting for anyone looking at it as a daily driver. And then there's the competition. Sedans like the Audi S5 Sportback and BMW 4 Series Grand Coupe come with more prestige, even if they cost more. Still, the Arteon R's biggest strength might be that blend of attributes. It's stylish without being impractical, quick without being harsh, and premium without the premium badge markup. That unique mix makes it stand out in a segment where most cars lean heavily toward just one identity. And this balance sets the stage for the real question. When you look at its price, does the Arteon R come across as a smart buy, or does it struggle to justify itself against its luxury rivals? That's the part we'll unpack next.
On paper, the Arteon R already looked impressive, but out on the road, that's where it delivers its biggest surprise. The moment you press the accelerator, the turbo engine snaps to life with a surge of power that feels far stronger than the numbers suggest. The all-wheel drive system digs in, launching the car forward with confidence, even on wet pavement. Corners that would unsettle most sedans feel sharp and controlled here.
The adaptive suspension tightens, the steering weights up, and suddenly, this sleek four-door feels far more athletic than its calm design lets on. It's in these moments that the Arteon R reveals its true personality. Not just a stylish daily driver, but a genuine performance machine hiding behind a Volkswagen badge. And that's the twist, because most people would never expect a VW sedan to keep pace with an Audi S5 Sportback, or even nip at the heels of a BMW Grand Coupe. Yet here it is, not only keeping up, but in some cases, feeling more planted and predictable.
But the climax isn't without its letdowns. Push harder and you'll notice the soundtrack doesn't quite match the speed. The exhaust note stays subdued, leaving you wishing for just a little more drama. And while the Arteon R's handling is sharp, enthusiasts may still feel that rivals carry an extra edge in raw engagement. It's a car that delivers 90% of the thrill, but stops short of being wild or rebellious.
Still, what makes this drive so surprising is how balanced the Arteon R feels. It doesn't punish you in traffic, it doesn't drain your wallet with sky-high maintenance, and it doesn't sacrifice comfort just to claim performance bragging rights. Instead, it proves there's another way to play this game. A car that blends speed, luxury, and practicality into one refined package. And that leaves us with the big question. Is that balance enough to make it the smarter buy over its pricier rivals? Or is it destined to remain the best-kept secret in the performance sedan world?
So, what's the final word on the 2023 Volkswagen Arteon R? In many ways, it's a car that refuses to be boxed in. It's sleek enough to turn heads, quick enough to keep enthusiasts entertained, and comfortable enough to handle daily life without compromise. That balance is rare, especially in a segment where most cars lean too heavily toward either performance or luxury.
The pros are clear. Confident acceleration, composed handling, a premium-feeling interior, and a price tag that undercuts the big-name German rivals. Add in standard tech and safety features, and the Arteon R comes across as a complete package for buyers who want luxury and speed without the usual badge tags. The drawbacks? They're there, but they're not deal-breakers. The exhaust note won't give you goosebumps, fuel economy dips if you drive it hard, and prestige seekers may still gravitate toward BMW or Audi showrooms. But for buyers who care more about substance than status, these trade-offs start to look minor. In the current U.S. market, where sedans are constantly fighting for attention against SUVs, the Arteon R feels like a statement. Not everyone wants to give up style and driving enjoyment just to sit higher off the ground. If anything, this car proves that there's still room for bold, driver-focused sedans that offer value without cutting corners. So who should buy it? If you're after a luxury sedan but don't want to overspend, or if you're a performance driver who still needs practicality, the Arteon R fits squarely in your lane. It won't scream for attention, but it will quietly win you over every time you get behind the wheel. Now the real question is, does Volkswagen's hidden gem deserve more recognition in the U.S. market, or will it stay the best-kept secret among performance sedans? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon because we've got plenty more car reviews and comparisons coming your way.